Hello, today is 3/9 of 25, and I'm here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. So this morning I'm really tired. It's time change day, so let's see. So it's 9 o'clock, but it's actually feels like time of 8 o'clock. And I woke up at 6 this morning, which is unusual for me, but I didn't sleep well last night. Like I had some bad dreams and stuff, and I ended up waking up at 6, which is actually feels like 5 to me. So I am tired and ready to get something in me. So I have my coffee, which is made with a full cup of Fairlife whole milk and a serving of Naked Whey protein powder, isolate. And I have the rest of my pudding. So this is actually hemp pudding, made with a couple different kinds of protein powder, some Fairlife milk, some Greek yogurt, and then my hemp seeds. So I'm going to have this and we'll see how my day turns out. It is 1:15 and I am getting ready to make my second meal. This is actually something that I have made before, but I'll just walk you through it real quick. The last time I made it, I used a whole teaspoon of ground black pepper, a whole teaspoon of salt, and a whole teaspoon of paprika. This time I'm only going to use half a teaspoon of paprika just because I felt like it was too much paprika the last time that I made it. So I'm going to get one whole teaspoon. This is my half teaspoon measuring spoon. So I'm going to get one whole teaspoon, my pepper, and then one of my salt and a half teaspoon of my paprika. And the reason I use my half teaspoon is just so I don't have to measure both. So I don't have to get both of my measuring spoons dirty. I just get one dirty because the fewer dishes, the better. All right, I'll just mix those around. And then I've got a couple chicken breasts here. This is 1 pound of chicken meat. And so once that is cooked, then it should be 12 ounces of cooked chicken. I don't know how much of this I'm going to eat, but I'm just going to get it made up. So I'm going to grab some gloves and get my spices rubbed on my meat, and then I'm going to wrap them in some thick cut bacon that I got from my butcher. And I'm going to do the sprinkling and rubbing of the seasonings on in my pan, just so it makes less of a mess is really what I'm trying to do. All right, so just sprinkle some of that on each one of these. And then I'll get it rubbed all around on all sides. And my pan is greased. My oven is preheating to 425 degrees. And it is going to take maybe a couple or 1.5 pieces or something to get these completely wrapped up in my bacon. All right, and then I'm going to get some barbecue sauce on. So I'm actually just going to use my hand to kind of get some on each one and rub it on. And this is Kinder's Zero Sugar barbecue sauce. I'm trying to remember. Tomato puree. I feel like there was something in here that wasn't great, but most of it was pretty good. The caramel color. Yes. The caramel color was the only thing that was like, oh, do we really need that in there? Though it is like the second to last ingredient, so there's not much in there. Okay, once my oven's preheated, I will get these in and let them bake for 25 to 30 minutes, however long it ends up taking for them to get cooked all the way through. All right, my chicken is done. I did turn on the broiler for a little bit just to kind of help crisp up that bacon a bit. And then I also made myself a yogurt bowl. I did end up eating all of the bacon wrapped chicken. And then I kind of went into an emotional eating spiral. Yesterday was just a rough day for me emotionally with some things that I had going on. And I ended up eating two beef sticks, some popcorn, let's see, and two cookies. So they are, I still have one here. They are peanut butter cookies that my husband made for me. They are low carb. They're made with almond and coconut flour. So like, it's okay, but I just ate a lot more than I normally eat. And so I ended up with 2,700 calories today, 268 grams of protein. My net carbs are 67, mostly because of the popcorn that I did have. Well, I shouldn't say mostly, but a large contributor of that is going to be due to that popcorn that I had. My fat is 150, so that's a lot. And a lot of that comes from the two cookies that I had because they are pure fat with the almond flour, coconut flour, peanut butter, and butter. So they're just pretty much all fat. And then my sodium is 7,400. So I debated on even like finishing this video, but I wanted you to see that like we can have days like this and it can be okay. I feel fine with my day. I don't feel bad about myself. I'm not going to like punish myself or make sure that I eat way less or, like exercise more. I'm not going to do that to myself. That just causes more stress on my body, which is not good. And I am just fine with as many calories as I burn in a day. And I may not have burned this many today, but I generally do. I generally burn between, I think it's like 23 or 2,400 and 3,000 or more per day. So I am not concerned about what I have going on. It's okay to have days where you just maybe aren't eating exactly in line with, what your goals are, and it's all going to be okay. I feel fine about what I had today. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow.